Yes, peoples, welcome back to another episode of the Stockroom podcast.
Wow.
A week out and we're back in.
Live
I
and
slide
direct.
in, I slide out.
Yeah.
Cool. Today I'm with the man them. With Bolu the Bear,
Come on,
aka size 12 and a half, or a 13,
Chill.
or a 17.
Chill.
Depends who you're asking.
Niggas is lying.
And we have, I'm just a skater boy, the M1 show.
No, they did.
Cowabunga, dude.
Wow.
No, they did.
Wow. This is a very
In this
interesting
beautiful
intro.
weather. On this,
I can't lie,
beautiful day. Go on.
Dead are serious, yeah. Obviously.
Man said dead ass.
I mean, completely serious. Obviously, I know how to roller skate small now. So the next step is skateboarding. No cap. So when you see me skating,
Because he's been doing out skate rinks.
skateboarding is a good time, you know.
bro, I'm so
I
down.
feel free. Like
I'm so
'cause
down.
Back when I was used to ride the penny board and that, you know.
Just
Oh, you one of those pennyboard babes?
I
Feel
was
the
a
wind
penny
go
board
through
babe.
my hair, you know.
I want you to take off your hat so everyone can see what your hair looks like. Let the wind go through your hair.
Go through, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
We will have the same force. Yeah, brick.
I actually don't.
I don't
know about
can't relate
who-
to that
who's
at all.
I can't lie, guys.
Who's
Can't relate
weak?
to that.
Honestly,
met,
bruv.
If you've ever met Michael, yeah, I remember the first time I met him, I was thinking, cool, hear me out. This guy has to be mixed with something. I didn't understand the texture of your hair. It
Yeah,
didn't
man.
make sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Brazilian or you have
Peruvian.
or Malaysian.
You know, you could have Indian deep wave somewhere.
Don't finish me, man.
You know.
Nah, man.
Michael has a 6x6 closure.
I used to run that joke sometimes. It was quite funny, actually. just for some personal entertainment.
Man said Michaelinho.
Because uncles used to come up to me, like when I was getting a trim at the barbers, and uncles used to come to me like, what do you do to your hair?
Yeah.
I was like,
You
nothing.
should have said I relaxed it.
And they're like, no, you use spotting waves? I was like, no, I've never used that in my life. What do you use?
Does that stuff work?
I don't know, but I know it burns your scalp. So I
Is it?
Yeah.
always advise people not to use it. Because when you use it and it like locks down, it's burning.
Fairs.
You just won't feel it
Do you
until
get-
your hair starts going and you lose your hair.
Do you guys remember that woman that puts
Yes.
that stuff in her hair?
The Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big up her.
What a time.
You know, I swear she got a Gorilla Glue sponsorship. or
Yeah,
something.
it was
Something
really
like that.
weird.
What the heck, bro?
That was during lockdown was a weird time.
Lockdown was a strange
very
time, bro.
strange.
And I think she went
time.
she had like a full surgery
Yeah.
where they yeah.
Because her hands were stuck to her head.
No, her hair was just stuck.
Yeah, her-
Like, it was
her
just,
hair was solid. It
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I remember
yeah,
now, I remember.
Yeah. I can't lie.
That was a
was
what a time.
What a
scary
time to
time,
be
bro.
alive. But anyways, Bolu, chat to us. How have you been?
I have been great, actually.
Go on.
Honestly, I've been really good.
What have you been up to?
Been outside having fun. You know, recently I went to. In fact, wait. Before I even say, I just have to take this point in time to just appreciate Adidas for the stuff they do in the community.
Okay.
Yeah, great work. But I have an issue as per usual. So, Adidas have a they were sponsoring a gallery in the exhibition in the Saatchi Gallery,
Okay.
and an artist called Alfie Kungu. He's like a graffiti artist, and like they were doing a workshop where he like basically shows people how to customize like different pieces of Adidas clothing basically.
That's it.
So obviously, man like me got a ticket. Me and my friend went. And then like you just walk through the gallery, so you basically just got to go to the gallery for free, and then you go up to the top floor, and then you sit in this workshop where you customize shoes, or you customize shoes, a t-shirt, and a track top. I grabbed the track top because obviously there's no shoes in my size as per usual.
Pain.
And yeah, it was a real good time. I had such fun.
Sorry.
First of all, there were no shoes in your sizes either.
So what sizes were there?
There was like size 7s, 6s, 5s, and then like 2 10s.
Fair enough.
So,
Touche.
but the only problem is, What silhouette has Adidas been pushing as of recent?
As of recent.
Samba. What's the
Oh, you
one?
want more than one?
You can give me as many as you
What's
like.
the collab that they did with Kith? What was that silhouette?
That was Samba.
Was that Samba?
That was
And
Samba as
and
well.
I swear they
Samba
did.
Clarks.
Yeah.
So it's Adidas Clarks, Kith, or Ronnie Fag.
Yeah, but there was an Andy. There was. It wasn't just the Samba. It was another silhouette.
No, it was just a Samba.
Samba, Gazelle,
Yeah.
Superstar.
Yeah. They haven't been pushing superstars.
They brought in a new colorway though.
Oh,
What's this running shoe that they made?
The ZX
Yes.
something.
Is it 2,000, 3,000?
I don't know. But the point of the moral of the story is that Adidas. So recently we've been seeing them push forums.
Yeah.
As of recent, we've been seeing
Over the last couple of years as well.
gazelles. We've been seeing Sambas come up. We've been seeing like new kind of silhouettes.
Munchen, Berlin.
But then what they
Hamburgs.
decided to use is superstars. But it was like cool, yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's
like
just a thicker sole. Go on.
it's that cool. It's like your most popular silhouette, but it's like if you are pushing a certain shoe, why don't you provide the shoe you're trying to push for people to be customizing? That's just my opinion.
Right.
Okay.
Or like, cause you can give us like a forum, but like they chose superstars. That was just my only issue. But yeah, it was a real good time. Honestly, I had a great time.
What else have you been up to?
What else have I been up to? Ooh. Oh, we all went to the Drop of the Year Awards. Shout
Yes.
out to
Oh,
King
yes, we
Trainers.
did.
Ah, yes.
Big
Shout
up
out King Trainers. Shout out Kish Cash.
Yeah.
What one? I can't remember.
We won.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He won.
Guys, I don't know how.
We won.
Put in the comments below what your favorite drop of last year was. Obviously, we've done our own spin on it. We did our draft picks of our top 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know down below. I think what they picked the Amamania.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but
honestly, I've
I'm a
never.
man at Jordan 4 to be specific.
Yeah.
do you know what it is? My whole thing was, and I said it a couple of times during it. I feel like they should have given a list.
There was. That's
They
the
did
thing.
give a list for that question.
Yeah.
There was a list.
Yeah, there was a
that
list, but then there was a list, and then at the end, if
I
there,
didn't
if
see
you
no reimagine. I didn't say nothing.
at the end, bro, remember he said that he only had like a week to sort everything out, so I guess he just missed it.
Wouldn't you argue reimagines was one of the biggest drops of last
It's
year?
not for him.
Yeah, but I don't think it would. Would you say it's shoe of the year last year?
Hey, personally.
I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then yeah.
It's shoe of the year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well,
That is so
No, 'cause
crazy.
I know
Why
you
didn't you
guys are
pick
gonna
it?
say
Why didn't you pick it as
LV
number
and-
one then?
Huh?
Why didn't you pick it as number one?
What do you mean? Why didn't I pick it?
When we did our draft, why didn't you pick it as number one?
Someone took it. I think.
No one took it.
Or
Nah.
yeah, either someone took it or
No.
I had it.
No
Your
one took
first
it.
choice
was
was something
off white.
else.
Your
Like-
first, because it was me, you, and then Michael. I went
Yeah.
LV. You went off white.
When,
I think I
but we
actually
didn't.
picked
We
it.
didn't put it in order. We
Yes,
did a draft.
We did. We start with our first pick, bro.
What? I can't even remember what I had.
Your
I can't
first
lie,
pick
it
was the
like-
off white. The off white. Was it the green pair?
Yeah.
Yes.
But that one, yeah, I put it in, but it's not really attainable. Like if we're going, I believe personally.
Him, my man.
No. I believe personally.
Wow.
That's why when you did your trophy room, everyone we both looked at you like, oh, come on.
But I genuinely like the shoe. I would have bought it if I could have.
I
You
just wanna-
shut up.
I just want
Shut
to say,
up.
guys, that every shoe
Shut
on my
up.
list you can grab
Wow.
for just above retail.
In the link below. But yeah, Amamania was the
I'm a man at Jordan 4s, yeah. Like,
Number one, and then what the concept Air Max 1 was next. Crazy
Yeah.
decision by a certain group of people, but you know,
that's not going in.
it's going in. He just didn't say anything.
didn't
But
say it.
anyways,
shout out to all you guys. Love them.
okay.
No,
yeah, I didn't understand the concepts. Maybe it just wasn't for us. That's it.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's the thing where like, when I saw the shoe, I always told you guys I like the purple pair the most, and I think it was. I think that
purple.
the Far Out. I think it's the Far Out.
Far Out was the one that dropped in like America, I think.
Yes.
And it was like purple, light blue,
Yes.
orange.
I think that one might have been the coldest of the three. But because of what they saw, and obviously, I don't know if you guys remember, but Offspring did like quite a nice release for it as well, with like a bit of merch and whatnot. So that could be the most memorable one for them. And
All right.
it's just like, we obviously, there's certain shoes that we won't understand that they will obviously. So what else was there that could have gone in? They said, they said even though the votes went the way they did for the Amamania 4, they said that just because of the story behind the Roman Forevers, that is the Pata Air Max 1s in the all white, colorway.
Fairs.
That would be their shoe of the year, and
Fair
I can't
enough.
lie, I hear it.
Fair enough, man.
I do hear it.
That's a yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough, man.
Yeah.
Fair yeah.
Yeah.
They-
So, Michael, how have you been?
Been great, man. Been great. Just been busy doing things. You know what I mean? Just been outside.
I've said this time and time again. One day we'll get to know what these things are. Every day,
Yeah,
is,
man.
every week is things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's always things,
Guys,
man.
things are happening. I need to improve on things. Blah blah blah. Things, everyday things.
I need to go
Things.
harder.
Coming like
hella things.
hella things. Coming like
Yeah, things are going.
them football the managers press conference.
Hey, man.
Man said be vague but be direct.
So obviously, what I mean is, there's a lot going on from the right, from the left. I don't even know what accent I'm doing right now. We're flying through accents.
Man said Joey Barton.
Hey, man.
Joey Barton's French accent.
Hey, man.
But yeah, go on.
Paolo, you absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Yeah, it's been a busy week from, I guess, the start of the week onwards. I had a couple of days off work, obviously, because I grabbed the last bits of a holiday before the new year started, Q1 and all that.
Come on.
So yeah, I just took some extra days of holiday while I had the chance to, and yeah, just
You ain't got
was
the
editing,
chance.
filming stuff, create some new TikTok content. Check that out if you haven't checked that out already. Little plug, the M1 show. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm just kind of trying to plan like how I'm going to be able to film content alongside obviously working and make sure it's still enjoyable content. So I'm just finding that balance right now, so that when I do get a new job eventually in the near future, that I will be able to kind of handle whatever's going on. So yeah,
Sorry, on that,
yeah,
doesn't like you know like when you're looking for a new job,
yeah.
doesn't it? Is it just me that kind of feels like I'm cheating?
How so?
Like, why am I feel like I'm doing this behind my job's back. Like, why do I feel like I'm cheating on my workplace?
I hear it.
Nah.
No, because like
Maybe that just says something about you.
No, you know what it is, yeah. Fairs. That is so dumb. I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that one. Well played. No. Do you know what
I like
it is?
to just
Yeah?
put out the disclaimer that Michael's not that guy.
I'm really not. But you know what?
there's gonna be someone
It
who
was
comes
a
out.
great
I knew
rebuttal.
it. I knew Michael's a cheater.
It was a great rebuttal. No, but
I've been waiting for ages to find out.
no, what I mean, yeah, is that I feel like there comes to a certain time when you've outgrown your current role.
Okay,
And at that point, when you're looking for new jobs, sorry, innit?
Fez.
Like, everybody knows what I want. Obviously, you're not going to see me act up at my workplace. I'm going to do my job and do my job well.
So you're trying to say when you're in a relationship, you're still gonna act as if nothing happened? I'm joking.
Whilst you're outside scouting for next year, you're still taking.
What, you might not on that? Don't let your girlfriend so you can find your wife.
What,
Is that
dating on Friday,
is that what you
club
guys are
on Sunday.
That's what you're on.
Is that what you guys are on? 'Cause that's what I'm on.
That is
We haven't
crazy.
said anything.
I'm just trying
That
to
is
secure the bag.
crazy.
He said, the cheating, but it's alright.
I'm just trying to get a new job.
That is.
I'm just trying to get more money. I'm
Go
so
ahead,
sorry.
man.
The cost of living is really serious.
Hey, bro. Leave your movie.
But yeah, no. So I'm just trying to, find a new role, whatever that may be. I've been looking in a couple areas, and it's funny as time goes on. I'm always introduced to like different things that make me think, actually, this role could work. And I guess like I kind of take this for granted sometimes, but we're still actually quite young. We haven't got to that point where we have to settle exactly in what we're doing right now.
Hundo.
to be able to-
We've chose not to.
No, I guess so, but
Yes, I know. We have friends who are married.
No, but he means
With children.
settle in your job, bro.
Okay. I
Look
didn't
at this guy,
No, no,
man.
no,
if you
no.
want to leave her, just I'm joking.
why are we doing this?
I know. I'm talking about married in terms of like, there's a lot of people around us at our age who have crazy commitments because they've chosen.
Yeah, shout out to them, innit?
Yeah, man, big up them, man. But
Obviously,
me,
more life to them and commitment than that.
each and every time. But
But you see what I'm on? I want to do something I enjoy
facts
and I want to benefit financially from it. See what I'm saying?
that way.
And I want God to know that what I'm doing is what is meant for me. See what I'm saying?
Amen.
So while I'm, navigating the market and trying to see where I go on,
Using Waze, not Apple Maps.
trying
Wait.
to find the best route possible.
Keep going.
I'm just gonna, take the experiences where I can. And speaking of taking experiences where I can,
Yeah.
obviously I took part in a little production assistance.
Come on.
Shout out to my jigger Michelle for putting me on.
Each and every time. Hi, Kamish.
Yeah, shout out to all of the gang. Thank you for the opportunity. It was really cool working with them on the project. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I can speak about it, so I'd
just-
rather not
let's
speak
just
about
not,
it.
yeah.
But
He
you
was-
guys probably saw that we made the movie. Like, if you guys managed to get a certain pair of shoes in the last couple weeks, you probably experienced what
You've given it all away.
You've
No, I
given
haven't.
it. Yes, you have.
the MX-1 dropped. But yeah,
Anyways.
but it was really cool working with them, and it was a different experience. It made me think about things a little differently because you don't know about certain jobs until you get experience doing
It's
it.
a Michael saying everything and nothing at the same time.
He's practiced.
I'm well rehearsed, brother. But yeah, it takes certain jobs to show you how you can do certain things. Like for example, Bolly, when you went on site, you saw how your initial role affected that role.
Yeah.
And you saw how far it went. And for me, I saw how my creativity can be translated in another aspect. So yeah, man, it was a cool experience, and I hope to have more of them across the year. I am doing actually production assistance with somebody else as well this month. So yeah, it's adding up, and we're just grabbing the experience where we can, as I said. So yeah, man, we outside. E-man,
It's another M1 the producer.
something like that. How are you?
Multi-managing,
Hey, man.
marketing, micromanaging,
Come on.
Why is that one?
money.
You're doing it. You're doing the damn thing. Yeah.
If I rap, they'll say I rapped.
Hey, man. So Eamon, how are you?
Crazy. I'm good.
Are you sure? Because that cough was...
Yeah, no. Do you know what it is? Yeah.
You know, it
I
felt
had-
from it. I could feel it.
Hey, bro. It was brewing.
Obviously, the whole end of the financial year. So I had to take some time off unwarranted because I had like 10 days of annual leave left.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine?
So yeah, I was kind of ill at the beginning, but I didn't take it as sick. I took it as
Holiday.
Fairs.
So yeah, I'm slowly
Making your way
recovering
back.
from that.
Fair enough.
Hear that.
But apart from that, yeah, I've been good. March has been interesting. I think one of the highlights was our last pod. Shout out to you again at London Sneaker Club. Really
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it.
Big up you
it was
guys.
great. Obviously, some things happened, but we managed to overcome it. And I feel like we put out a really decent pod, and I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't watched it already, please, after this video,
Just go back to the one before that.
yeah, literally the one before this video.
Very easy.
With London Sneaker Club, where we talked dunks, we talked their starting, we talked about their individual in terms of the managers in terms of their starting, and yeah, their store and how they got to be where they are today.
Yeah,
but apart from that, nothing much this month. Have you actually? I went like indoor skydiving, bro.
I don't want to
Crazy.
I don't want to
sorry.
do it.
You don't want to do it?
No, I don't like to feel like I'm settling. I want to do the real thing.
Fairs.
If I want to skydive, I'm going to jump out of a plane. I'm not going to just.
Yeah, I really want to skydive.
yeah,
I
I'm
wanna
not going.
I want to sky.
Oh my
Are you
days.
guys afraid of heights?
Stockroom trip to skydiving.
I don't care.
Oh,
Let's go
Suicidal.
skydiving, guys.
So even if I am,
man said Superman the whole.
even if there's a part of me that's afraid of heights, we're jumping anyway.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna see what it's like. You
I
know what
like
mean?
the fear.
I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's me, yeah, but I'm one of those people where it's like, what happens if I jump?
Yeah, of course.
Like when I'm driving, yeah, I'm like,
What happens? I swerve.
what happens if I swerve?
The intrusive thoughts be intrusive.
Hey,
If I turn that wheel, is life actually real that the car will swerve or is this like GTA?
how hard do I need to turn it to make the car flip? Will I survive? Only
Like
one way
if
to
I
find
fall
out.
asleep a bit and I hit the curb a bit,
You know,
did I
PTSD.
just wake up and respawn?
Man's in the middle
I've
of
done
the
that
road
before,
just
and I
flashing.
can actually confirm. Yes, you just wake up and respawn.
Oh, come.
Man's in the middle of the road just flashing. He's on Need for Speed term. That is too funny.
But no, I definitely I want to skydive and I want to paraglide. Paragliding looks lit.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what else
Yeah,
I want to
man.
do? What is it?
The wingsuit kind of thing.
On the water?
Oh no! I mean, you know the one where they.
Jet gliding. Jet gliding?
Yeah. When you're in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the boat's in the water.
Yeah,
and you're in the air.
yeah. I want to do that. But I want to do the one with the jet water
yeah.
as well. That push up in the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like all I can think of is like a flying. You know, the flying squirrel suit.
Yeah, that's paragliding.
That's paragliding. I thought
Yeah.
paragliding was with the parachute.
With the parachute, with the bar in it.
Yeah, that's what I thought paragliding is.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Paragliding
want to
with
do
the
that
bar.
as
Yeah,
well.
but I feel like you need bare training to do that.
Yeah, probably so.
But I'm ready to train.
No, because you know, obviously, okay, cool. Getting back to indoor skydiving, it was a lot about like, what's this thing called? Not body circumference. I'm trying to think of the word.
Center of gravity.
No. Like when you
Surface
open
area.
up your body,
Surface
you have
area.
surface area.
I'm the engineer here.
So yeah, it was a lot about surface area, and obviously, the bigger you make yourself,
Yeah, the more air you catch.
The higher up you go, the smaller you make yourself, and the small things like when you turn your arm, you actually spin, and when you turn it's really cool to.
You know why that happens?
Go on.
Because obviously you're creating a surface and angle for the air to hit.
Guys, you wouldn't
And
think
the
that
force-
you wouldn't think that I learned science. Go on.
And the force, you know, is hitting the hand and coming out at that angle, forcing. So obviously every
force.
reaction, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So if the air is going that way, it means you're going to go that way because you have nothing to stop you, which means your whole body turns that way. You're welcome. Don't say we don't educate you.
And
Michael's,
guys, what do we have on feet today?
Michael's thinking, how can I implement Tony Blair into this?
You are nuts. I was actually thinking about my science class when he said equal opposite reaction.
How can I implement the stock market?
You're dumb. You're dumb.
How can I get in my politics and economics degree?
You are dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got first today, lads. Let's go through it.
Hey man, you
Starting
start.
with me. Off-white Presto, triple black.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wore them today.
Don't know. Do you know what it is? Yeah, because I was driving.
Yeah.
The car was warm. I just got wearing a jacket.
Yeah, but like,
People like you suffer.
right.
You turn them into beaters.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, you really have, haven't you?
I mean, summer has even started. I'm gonna stop wearing them. I have there's shoes that I'm gonna stop wearing. Okay, there's shoes that I'm not wearing. I haven't worn my Syracuses. I haven't worn my things are still DS. My Argons are still DS.
What a loser.
Zoom flyers. Zoom flyers are coming out. Yeah. When summer comes out, Zoom flyers come out in the summertime.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
there's some shoes. But yeah, go on.
I have today my Doc Martens in the, trademark.
Guys,
black and
because of
yellow
Michael
stitch.
did politics, we're going to call them the House of Commons shoe.
Fairs. I'm down.
House of
Michael
Commons.
is House of Common Ones.
House of Commons. What?
That's quality. That's actually quality.
House of Commons ones.
Hey, man.
With a tassel.
You got serious, man.
And I've seen Soho Yacht Club are coming out with
Yeah, some loafer.
Yeah.
big up Ellis.
Ellis,
Big up Dan.
Ellis dropped a picture of it yesterday with it was a Duke Dexter loafer, and the Soho Yacht Club logo inside.
Michael's already first in line.
Now I don't know when or if it will come out because I saw I checked on the website on Duke Dex website and that loafer exists, like in that shape, for £250.
250.
Yeah,
You know, what? Fair enough, man.
it's quite good quality leather. So I don't know obviously if it will drop, but if it does drop,
Michael needs a low feezy.
Steady.
I've been saying I need another pair of loafers, man.
Steady.
So we need a bit of range. Obviously today I bought some Clarks.
One with less tassels.
You bought Clarks today?
Yeah, I bought Clarks, bro.
Oh, okay.
Clarks me prefer.
Yardman Michael.
Clarks for the summer, Clarks for the
Michael's going to come in a
winter.
string vest and Clarks on.
You'd think that his hat was red. Go on, continue.
Don't you see I'm cosplaying as a Crip?
We're brown. Continue.
Bolly, what do you have on feet today?
I have my
Boo, cancel. Boo.
You know, I didn't even deep it.
I have my my 450s, 50 black. Big up, my man, innit?
Right.
Big up. He trying to big up, bro.
Right. You bigging up though.
Big up, my man, innit? Big up, to confirm that for the plug and that each and every time.
There's the Drake Nocta swimming. Do you know those?
Yeah, the flip flop thing.
Yeah.
Nah. They're still mad comfy. I was when we went out for Air Max Day. So yeah, that's one thing we didn't say. We went out for Air Max Day.
We tried to.
Yeah, and then
Low.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
yeah.
Guys.
Nike. Let me chat to you real quick, yeah.
Nike.
As somebody that has worked in events, right?
Knife.
You said that capacity was, or you publicized the tickets available 1,500. You then further increased it to 2,000, yeah? And that's not to include your guest list, right?
We don't have the facility.
And then you're telling me when I get there that the venue capacity is 500 people. I'm sorry. Yes, maybe I did get there after the start time. My apologies. But
Actually, it's Bolly's fault. Bolly was still asleep.
2,000
We're gonna blame it
people
on Bolly.
plus guest list, maybe 3,000,
For
and your
500
venue was
cap.
500. You violated.
Come on.
You boyed it. Man likes you a lot. Like a lot, bro. Man has a lot of respect for you, man.
I still got love for you, know.
But 500, that's mad cheeky. Do they want the same hype as the Montclair queue? Is that what they wanted?
Low.
Because they could have just gone to get Olympia, you know, they can afford that. Yeah, man, I just didn't understand why it oversold that much. Like, obviously, I know the tickets were free. I know they said, cool, turn up on time. But it's an exhibition. People in exhibitions come in and they leave
go out
frequently.
Yeah.
Okay,
there was
cool.
music.
You had live shows, you had music. But if you are selling this as an exhibition type of vibe,
Don't sell it as a concert.
yeah. And if it's a concert, then just let people know what the vibe is so they know in it. Because I just didn't understand why it was marketed that way. And obviously, some people did go later on and they managed to get in and there was no queue. Towards
Later
like
than us.
8, 9 o'clock, yeah.
I won't be surprised. Yeah.
But I was just very confused at the whole event. Like, it was quite strange.
Anyway, so for trying to find some of my Air Maxes, I rediscovered these. I was like, you know what? Let me wear it at some point in time.
Sorry.
I reimagined them.
I'm
Yeah, you're
sorry.
cooked.
I'm sorry. I'm
That
not
was great.
gonna do that. Continue.
No. Keep going. Oh wait, it's because it's
Exactly. That doesn't make sense. Go ahead.
Yeah. What did Adidas say? Oh, they don't say anything. Anyways,
Because they don't have the innovation.
love you lot really though. But yeah, I brought them back out
And spinning
on the table.
on the rotisserie wheel.
Real.
The rotisserie wheel. I don't know if I say real. Rotisserie wheel. Bam.
Bush.
2 out of 3.
2 of them things.
75%.
That's not the right mathematics.
66.666.
Yeah.
Okay, Lil Nas.
Spinning on the table today, guys.
Yes,
we
sir.
have got 2 out of 3
Two of them
of the
things.
Air Max 95 times Corteiz Nike joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nike times Corteiz Air Max 95s. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
These ones here, SP implying special product. Obviously, this collaboration here is not the end for Corteiz.
It's not.
Not by any means. And there is a third pair on the way.
There he is.
Of these.
Wee.
So yeah, man, you see these ones here. Serious joints.
Super clean, super steady.
In my opinion, we've got the 2 best pairs.
100%.
Obviously, I haven't seen the third pair in person
Yeah.
yet, so I need to see the third pair to land. But I will tell you this: culturally,
Ignorantly,
no.
these are the 2 best. Because you haven't seen the third.
Well, it's not ignorant though, is it?
Yeah, because when we saw all 3 of them together, we already decided these were the first 2 best.
Facts.
These were the 2 best.
And we hadn't seen them in person yet.
Yeah. So my opinion's not going to change.
Fair enough.
So
Go on.
stretch your ass up.
Continue.
This pink pair is the longest of the 3. This shoe
It's
coloration,
super sweet.
The choice of materials is making sense. But you see the green pair, in terms of cultural significance,
Super steady.
up there. So the pink one gets aesthetic points, the pink beams. But the
Pink things.
Pink things.
pink beam, you know. But the gutter greens, that one.
They call it gutter green.
Yeah.
This is for the gorillas.
The gutter green, that
For
one
the
there.
gorillas.
Yeah, that one. This was the one where you will read through the books and you'll see a picture of those. That's the type of shoe that is. But man, what's your opinions, man?
I bought it. Shit.
That doesn't mean anything.
You
You bought Sakai's.
Huh? Wow. Okay. Cool.
Right.
Fairs.
So explain yourself.
Cool. Cool. E-man, what's your thought? Wow. Cool. You know what?
Wait, you're out.
They are honestly an amazing pair of two different shoes. Well, two shoes, yeah. The green pair, they cook something really good with that. The pink one, it's just,
Bro.
you know, it's just a, you know, like them people that were just laying from birth. Let me land.
No.
No,
You're about to talk about a baby.
no, but as in like,
No,
no,
don't land,
okay,
don't
cool.
land,
Wait. So let's say like, cool. When we were in primary school. Let me redo that.
Bro, it's just stop. Why do you
No, let me land. Let me land. You are not. Let me cook. No. Cool. So I mean, in the sense where, yeah. So like, cool. Let's say like there was a girl in primary school that everyone thought was laying when you were in primary school. Yeah. Let me just specify that. When you were in primary school, in the same year.
I'm gonna take out the when you were in primary school.
And then in secondary school, whilst you were still in secondary school too, she was still laying. And then
over explaining the point.
in university, while this girl is also in university in the same year group as you, yes.
So you've been watching her since birth?
Huh?
So you've been watching her since birth?
Oh my days. Okay, cool.
You see why I told you not to cook?
So like personally, the green pair is it's honestly amazing pair of shoes. The pink one, it's just a beautiful pair. Honestly, I like the pink accents on it. Like he's blended like black, pink, and like purple? Like dark.
It's like a purple navy.
Yeah, very
I never
well
deeped
together.
how well navy and pink went together until I saw the atmospheres. Because when I first saw the original pictures of atmospheres, I thought it was black, but that navy just.
Nah, navy and pink is a beautiful combo. Even one of my hats is navy and pink as well. Like, does what it needs to do. And even like the subtle things are like the coordinates on the back, the camo.
Have you guys actually looked up where the coordinates go?
No.
Yeah.
Where's it?
It's
West way.
it's a
Somewhere west.
road in northwest London. Off hard copy posted the address.
Seen that.
Imagine if it's
Cranewich Road.
Imagine if this is where you used to live.
Stamford Hill, off Stamford Hill, in Stamford Hill area, Cranewich Road.
SE194 you.
Imagine if it's where he used to live, like his actual postcode. Well, not postcode, but his
I don't
actual
know.
location.
That would be very crazy.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I can say is maybe it's the address of where the idea of Corteiz was conceived. So that they could have been out somewhere, and that was where the idea came from. But I like the fact that it's not given, like it hasn't been said. It gives you something to kind of want to research and ask about, and kind of just knowing it. So yeah, it's interesting, man.
Even like the knit on the
the mesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even the lace lock, it just all makes sense.
Bro, like the little details, like when I was picking up the shoe and I saw like the black, and obviously in yours then it's like the kind of like light green, the trim around the actual lace locks themselves.
Yeah.
Just cold, like just little cold additions. And obviously on this left side of the shoe, it's the same for the green pair as well. The entire left side of the shoe is Corteiz branding. Obviously on the other side, on the right foot, you've got the Nike and Corteiz. But the fact that you've got a side of the shoe where you can just look at the shoe and all you see is Corteiz branding is nuts. Because obviously we know Nike doesn't give up control easily, innit? Like Nike will control the product as much as they can. Yeah, man. No, shout out to Amanda, man. You guys did an amazing job on all three pairs. Honestly. I didn't even see the third pair yet, but I know it's going to deliver. So yeah, man.
Word on the curb, it's a Paris exclusive. So big up all the wee guys. You guys enjoy that.
Before we move on from the crepe though, I like the fact that there's different camo prints within the shoe.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice attention to detail because they could have just kept the same camera print throughout all the shoes. But the fact that they've tweaked it a little bit to make it kind of
matches the shoe.
match the shoe a bit more.
Yeah.
I like that kind of little addition to it. So
Like
man.
The green really gives that. Okay, this is real like army camouflage.
Yeah,
type vibe.
outside.
Yeah.
Type of thing. The pink is like aesthetic ways.
Moving on from Corteiz and Nike, we have another collab in terms of Vans, which is, to be honest, it's not really a collab. It was based on a collab. If you remember the Ian Connor and Vans, what was actually the name of the actual show? I think it was Lightning.
It was the Ian Connor
Revenge Storm. Yeah. So Ian Connor and Vans. Okay, let me not say even and Vans.
They were actually not. Yeah, it wasn't Vans.
It was an official collab.
Yeah.
So Ian Connor brought out a Revenge Storm during the antithesis of the whole like Adidas boom, Ultra Boost, NMD.
What does
20
antithesis mean?
like the height. Sorry.
Right.
During the height of the Adidas boom in terms of the Ultra Boost, the NMDs. Yeah, around 2017 time, 2016, 2017.
Okay.
Ian Connor brought out the Revenge Storms, and they used to resell for a lot. Till this day, don't understand why.
It's because they're cool.
Those, and I don't know if you remember the Fear of God Vans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vans were really doing something around
Vans,
that time.
they had that
Which is
aura.
why their Fall Off the Cliff was so unique.
They had that
Interesting.
aura. It was really
Anyways,
upsetting.
Vans have released now a silhouette called the Old Skool Bolt, which is obviously the old school, but kind of like not retooled, but redesigned with a lightning bolt on the side, which is
Coming up from the outsole onto the.
yeah. I'll put a picture in.
Yeah.
Which I guess you could say is an unofficial nod to the Ian Connor Revenge Storm.
Is it
But-
a nod
Is it a
or
nod or
unofficial,
is it-
or is it a bite back?
Yeah. Or is it a punch in the face?
No,
They-
but
they-
how many years does it take you to bite back?
So, yeah,
No,
you
but
know,
like-
patience is a virtue. They
Bro,
got their lick back eventually.
Did he say how many years it take? Bro, you know some people spin the look years later, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, you know the Nike lawsuit has been pending for ages. They've only just now gone back to Bape. So anybody
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get
Wait,
it.
Nike. I swear they waited like what 20 years.
Bro,
they waited 20 years
that's
to
true.
come get
Nike
back in
versus
blur.
Bape. What? So this is just
Even the whole StockX thing.
Yeah, they got their
So-
lick back, man. Big up Vans each and every time.
Can you imagine? We're in what Vans headquarters. Oh, guys, we're running out of ideas. We're running out of ideas.
And there's
There's
someone,
one little kid that 4 or 5 years ago went to go and do something to basically bring hype to the brand unofficially. You know what? It was an official collab. We can take that. He hasn't got a leg to stand on.
how old is Ian Connor, by the way?
I feel like he's our age or a bit older.
And
I
how
need to find
did
out.
he release a shoe without the Vans cosign on a Vans essentially shape?
It's
shoe?
like I'm guessing it's the way John Gagger did it.
Right.
Like, I swear, it's not the same thing.
But then when he was getting traction and getting value, surely Vans sit up and be like,
Wait a second.
he's taking a bit of our bread. This isn't bringing us
I
anything.
I can't lie. Full transparency. I haven't read into the whole Vans Ian Connor
Right.
thing. I'm sure there was probably something there, but I haven't read into it. Maybe they didn't feel like it was big enough for them to.
he is 30.
He's 30.
30.
Damn, we're not that old.
Right. So at the height of the reselling period, he was actually 25.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. But now you're 30. We're gonna take advantage, and I guess you could say Ian Connor hasn't had, because of his let me not say recent, because of his behavior, he's kind of died down a little. So you know what? This is the best time. Let's take what this guy had.
I just, honestly, the Thunderbolt isn't all that. I've seen guys do the Thunderbolt. We've seen, what's the guys that do the Jordan 1?
Cool Kai.
Cool Kai, he has the Thunderbolt on his one to replace the Nike tick.
Oh yeah.
It's not really an Ian Connor specific
Yeah,
thing.
it's not
Similar.
It's not unique.
But it's only similar because he used it on a Vans-esque silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
But
If
if
you
you
used it on
think about
anything
it-
else, it wouldn't be.
But if you think about it, Ian Connor was the first person to do the lightning bolt in terms of at that time. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't believe that. I believe for every collab, yeah, there's somebody else that's tried something similar before
And
and
they've
just didn't get the same traction.
They've grabbed it and made it look better.
Thank you.
But that's
So
life.
no, I agree, but I don't think you can just attribute a lightning bolt to some guy.
I actually
Yeah,
like
but
them.
that's what he came up with at that time, and that's what we know him for.
So he got the clout of the concept. Doesn't mean he made it.
But he's made the shoe. Like,
No, what I'm saying is, you said that's what they know him for.
Yes.
But the way you're saying it seems like he's the one that made the idea. He didn't make the idea. He's known for the idea.
okay, but
You
if
get
he
what
didn't
I'm
make the idea, if he's known for, it's still if we see you say lightning bolt on a van, we think Ian Connor.
But back to obviously the van situation, I just think they need something different. So this is an experiment. I don't know how much this will improve sales or how much traction the shoe will get. I don't think we'll get enough.
It looks like a really kids friendly shoe.
It just looks a bit
Hey,
needy, but
hey.
that's how I felt about Vans for a while.
Interesting.
You've got my money, Vans. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm going to the shop. I'm gonna grab one.
Obviously, if you guys remember, that's how Bolly basically started with canvas shoes
Yeah.
and shoe. See what I did there?
Come
Canvas
on,
shoe.
come on, come on. But I actually genuinely really like it.
Like it?
I've been wanting an old school with a new type of flair to it,
Fairs.
and this is an old school with a new type of flair.
So you would buy it?
I will buy it.
Oh,
I would prefer if they use a better color blocking, like maybe like give me like.
Do you know what though? I do like the fact that they've used like the kind of lightning along the lace lock as well.
Yeah.
It's just a nice little cool addition.
Mm-hmm. Like
But I see what you mean. Like if it was like blacked out or something, or even like
Yeah.
another color just to contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Or like how it like the actual old school, the normal black and white color blocking for the old school, the classic one.
but I think that's what they're trying to get away from.
But I want them to go back to it and give me that with a lightning bolt. That's what I would have wanted.
but then that's the whole thing of if you like my old stuff, listen to my old music.
But then your old music doesn't have a lightning bolt from the outsole to the canvas, bro. That's what I want.
He wants Life of Pablo, but we're getting.
No, I want Life of Pablo remastered and on vinyl.
So I'm saying,
Reimagined.
but we're getting.
Okay.
What's this album that he just released under?
Because
just not the same,
Donda
is
is the name of his mom. I don't know how to feel about that.
No, it's not a joke. It's just not the same.
Fair
Sorry,
enough.
no. Or it's like
It's not the same.
when he dropped what's it? Yay,
Yeah.
the album. Cool. No one wanted that.
Massive music pod. Can you imagine?
Come on. Anyways, what do you guys think of the UK R&B scene? Sorry, I thought we were doing music now.
Hello?
So yeah, I think Vans, they do need more innovation,
It's coming.
and I don't know exactly where it's gonna come from.
It's coming. It can come from me. Shout me.
But in terms of this specific thing, I don't think it's enough for Ian Connor to come and turn around and say, "Oh, like you stole from me," because then they'll actually start a lawsuit that he won't win.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
He will actually get shot in the foot. So he's actually better off enjoying those little bits of resale hype he got before and calling on that than trying to come back and make something, because that is not your shoe at the end of the day, brother.
Do you feel like Vans should not cut a check, but honor Ian Connor in some way?
No.
Did he cut a check for them when he stole their silhouette? I rest my case.
Yeah, but I guess you could say the whole thing of they're a bigger corporation and
Okay,
like,
and what the hell? What the hell? If you ate from my piece of,
Oh,
if
you
you
see the
ate from
resale
my
value on those
cake,
kicks, bro? £800.
yeah, but where you're a retailer, I'm sorry, you'll never see retail.
No,
You'll
that's not
never
the
see
point.
resale.
That's not the point. The point is that hype could be attributed to Vans. Same way the Tiffany dunk is attributed to Nike. And Tiffany claimed that hype, and that is, you can claim that that is what then spurred on the Air Force One.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Vans can't come and say, "Oh, this Ian Connor collab, let's go back in our archives," because it's not theirs. So, yeah, man, I'm not 100% sold on the whole giving back to Ian Connor thing. Ian Connor stole from them, they stole back. The world isn't fair. Sorry, innit?
So how would you say there's a difference between that and the whole Dapper Dan situation with LV?
Different.
How?
Dapper Dan actually, like, I think Dapper Dan, in terms of where he established himself in the scene, he established himself in the scene as that kind of person who was making these shoes from scratch, reworking them with these different materials. And everyone came to him for the advice on how to do that kind of style of things. Like, to that point where he was teaching other people how to kind of rework shoes.
But they were still knockoffs, and Nike weren't making money off them.
No, I know. But, like, how do I explain it? I guess it comes with the way you navigate the territory. Ian Connor, where is he now? Like, we can't really tell you unless we do some research into him and find out what he's doing. Maybe he's just minding his business living his life. Shout out to him. But Dapper Dan was thoroughly within the fashion world. And if you're going to go in down the whole, okay, cool, what did benefit for Nike? Those shoes were knockoffs. So he just bought the knockoffs and did something with it to bring it a new sense of life. Mm-hmm. Nike then saw that and was like, oh, rah. There's actually more we could do with the shoes than what we do with it already.
But I can say the same thing about Ian Connor, the fact that they've come and they've done this however many years later. They've brought the shoe back to life by picking something which is similar, if not, okay, near enough the same to what Ian Connor had done.
Sorry, first of all, do we actually agree that shoe's been brought back to life with this single silhouette? Okay. I don't believe that.
Okay, when you say brought back to life, they've
released something.
Yes, they've re-released this shoe with a likeness of the whole Ian Connor thing.
I mean, I feel like the difference is Dapper Dan had the streets. And Nike always try to be plugged into the streets, regardless. So
Ian Connor had the streets at that time.
Did he really, or he just had resale?
Yeah, but if you have the streets, then you're gonna have resale.
No, but I mean like in this, by having the streets, I don't mean just like, oh, your shit's selling. Oh, oops, your stuff is selling. I mean like you are culturally known for who you are.
For what you do.
Yeah, and you are, as Michael said, you're teaching other people. Obviously, we don't know what he does on the side, innit? But we know that Dapper Dan was known for being like...
Flashes on.
My flash.
Yeah, for being like fully involved. And I swear it wasn't just a thing. Like, was he not adapting like designer fabrics onto these shoes as well? Like? Mm-hmm. So it's like you're now not only are you breathing a new life into what you're giving to people, but like you're mixing different brands. That's not what Ian Connor was doing. He stuck to lightning bolt on the Vans. Like Ian Connor's definitely more like a Geiger than opposed to Dapper Dan.
So I've just Googled Ian Connor. And he is this is what Google says he is, right? He is a fashionista, model, stylist, social media personality, and entrepreneur. He also owns the Revenge X clothing line, and as a famous model, he has worked with many popular brands such as Nike, Pink Dolphin, and Supreme. He's currently in jail. This was in 2021, the article was published. He is currently headed to a federal prison for illegal firearms possessions. But he posted on the 8th of March, so I guess he's out.
I thought you were going to say he's currently working for... he's currently in jail. What is? Okay. Oh.
What the fuck did you do like that? Because I was reading it.
Oh. You found out your homie in jail in real time, bro. Oh my god.
I think he was case though.
Yeah, if you're saying he posted in March, then yeah. Hey, shout out my man, innit? Whoa.
Yeah, because I had to go scroll through his socials, innit?
Fair. Oh yeah. Maybe it was all that resale value that helped him post bail.
Michael, you never do that again.
Hey, big up my man, innit? But yeah, I feel like
that is currently in jail. Go on, go
Yeah.
Michael. Alright, cool. So to bring it back, this is a guy that has collabed with Nike and other companies.
No,
so
he's modelled for them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He's modeled for Nike, Supreme, and Pink Dolphin.
yeah,
So I just think like maybe VF Corp will like Vans leave it.
yeah, I can't
He's
lie.
in the family. You know what I mean?
No, not even that. This guy was in jail. We don't want to bring a reformed. And I've heard other crazy stuff about his past. These aren't the type of guys.
I haven't heard about him.
What,
Okay.
what have you heard? Or is that not for the pod?
Nah.
Yeah.
If he didn't mention it, it's not
Fairs.
for the pod.
Yes, man. He's more like John Geiger, and like Nike will not give a nod to the way he has adapted their silhouettes. Same way Vans shouldn't give a nod to how my man adapted their silhouettes either, or their silhouette. And just slap the lightning bolt on the sides. It's a lightning bolt. It's not like you invented lightning.
It's not that deep, bro.
It's not, my man didn't
Man,
invent
see Lily
lightning.
Kelly Twinkles. What? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. The person that wrote it should now come and say, oh, because you put stars on your shoe, I should now come and see you. Like, I just don't, I don't see where his gripe may come from.
Shouldn't come
And does
anywhere.
he have one? Or are we just arguing for the sake of
I
arguing?
think we're arguing. for
But
the
this
sake of
is a
arguing,
pod.
but-
That's the whole point.
No, but I'm asking, like,
one
has he
hap-
come forward and said, I have an issue with this?
No, one hypotheticals. You can check his thing though.
I haven't personally seen anything regarding that. But in the sense of this is clear, it is clear as day that this is something that I have produced in the past, something that gained a lot of notoriety.
But the lightning isn't in the same place in the first place. And like,
Yeah, well, but obviously, no, not gonna put it in the exact same place.
so
They
it's
just
like
drop it down a bit.
it's a feat of nature. Like, it's just a lightning bolt.
Go on, but you was gonna say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say that in terms, if you want to sue, you sue for a couple reasons, as we've seen. We've seen a couple lawsuits, so we kind of understand how these things work now. Likeness, similarity, silhouette shape. Can he turn around and say this is exactly the shoe I made? And then can he defend the fact that he also stole from them? He can't.
Exactly.
So it's just pointless.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Literally. So you might as well just shut up.
No, for reals.
But
'Cause,
like, no, in the most honest way, like, he can't come and complain about it because in the initial instance, his inspiration came from the fact that Vans exist, and he made the shoe he made. Now, yes, the insole might have been a little bit higher, the top area of the shoe might have been a bit wider. There might have been little structural differences, and he stuck the lightning bolt on the side, not the lines like Vans. But really and truly, you see the shoe, they're basically the same thing. So yeah, like I don't really think there's much of a leg for him to stand on if he was to go ahead and say anything about the shoe. I don't really think there's much for him to say.
I concur with all that Michael has just said.
Moving on,
It's wrong.
Kevin Bailey, who is the global president of Vans, so yeah, we're still sticking on Vans, has basically, I guess as you would say as a nod to what has happened, has come out in the media to say, cool, long and short, we have basically been very complacent. There's I was about to say the market price. The revenue of Vans has gone down 13% recently. And I have a feeling that I know why. And it's due to complacency, and it's due to the fact that we haven't been innovative enough.
Mm-hmm.
He's said stuff like the brand has lost its edge in the market.
Definitely.
Said that it's become too comfy in certain silhouettes. Our consumers said we want more style and versatility, but we keep pumping out classics. Is that something that you agree on? Number one,
100%.
Definitely.
And it's like, even with them pumping out classics, they're not like
I don't know about that.
like cool. They at some point in time,
Vans are for a very particular market. as
Vans added I think
They weren't,
Comfort
though.
Cush.
Sorry, go
So
on.
they added like an actual like layer of in the sole. It's like called Comfort Cush or something. It's like genuinely like if you put one foot in the Van and like a normal old school and one foot in the like Comfort Cush one. I know I'm saying it wrong, but
Hey, Vans
you really feel the difference. Like it was that good, but then it's like it just disappeared. I don't know what happened next, or like it wasn't like maybe they're still using it, but they're not
Publicizing.
public exactly not pushing it like you'd see Nike push React or you saw Adidas push Boost when they should have been.
With Vans, you said it's for a particular market, and I disagree. I think at the height, Vans competed very much for the same market that Converse kind of covered.
Mm-hmm.
So it only became specifically for a specific market, it only became aimed at a specific market because of their lack of innovation, to the point where it was like, cool, we just have this old school, and that's what we have. And that's all that's surviving. And obviously, skating community wore them, and then you catch like, there was a point last year, it was either last year or the year before, where I thought they were making a comeback, because randomly out of the blue, a lot of celebrities started wearing Vans. It wasn't any placement or anything. Everyone just kind of realized in the fashion world that a lot of celebrities wear Vans. Between shoots or between sets or between whatever they're doing, you saw them in a pair of Vans.
I used to see Justin Bieber a lot in Vans.
Bro, just chilling in Vans. And at that point, I feel like if you're Vans...
Didn't Vans do a collab with Tyler, the Creator? I was about to say Tyler Perry.
Yeah, time ago though. But recently it was Converse that did the golf.
Cool. I
yeah.
see.
Go on.
Go for the flow.
Yeah. But then ages ago they did a Golf Wang Vans Old Skool.
So
years ago.
where they like they've become a bit more in conversation at that point when all of these celebrities were in their shoes. That's where you got to think, all right, cool. So what do the people want? Let's keep an eye out and see the focus groups. Mm-hmm. Let's create a focus group of our own and analyze and see what the people think we should offer them. And at the same time, you've got to have the innovation within your designing ranks to be able to say, we've got to make something that's fashion forward. You, as a brand, you can't afford to always be following what other people are doing. By that time, you're already 6 months behind. Because imagine, the production process of making shoes. Obviously, in terms of, there was the Nike tech that increased the speed of production from 18 months to 6 months.
Swear down. 6 months.
So I think it was, hold on. Let me look at this because I saw this today.
Following the point that you made, deep in it now, if you keep on pumping out the same stuff, you're only going to get left behind. Because people are going to get bored. Why do you think Reebok is in a bit of a chiz now?
Even that's the same thing that kind of happened with Crocs now.
Quick Strike.
Okay, go on.
Quick Strike Tech basically helped Nike increase their production speeds. And so they weren't in the chiz where 18 months down the line, you've got to have the shoe takes 18 months to make from start to finish. Now you can plan and release within the 18-month period. So when you're trying to be fashion forward, 6 months time is the distance between spring, summer, and autumn, winter. In that time, the taste can change. If you're saying, oh, let me wait till the trends comes in before I decide what shoe I'm going to make, you're already behind, bro. You're already a whole 2 years behind everybody else. Everybody else has been planning, okay, cool, in 2023, or they were in 2023 now. Yeah. In 2024, spring, summer, we're going to bring this back. Nike are saying, okay, cool, we've given the audience a bit of taste of the CDG M at Sunders. 2024 will bring back a couple other colorways. Right now, we're just going to let them cool with this that they've got. Let the cool kids rock these ones. When we're going to bring them back into general consumption, everybody will enjoy, type of thing. But if you're telling me that, oh, you're a brand and you have obviously had such a plethora of space at the top of the game, because Vans at a point were definitely quite high up in the game. Yeah. They were doing better than Puma and whatnot in terms of what they were doing numbers wise. And you're saying that, oh no, we'll wait for the trends and then find out what the trends are telling us.
Once you're waiting for the trends, you're 18 months behind.
Do you get it? Yeah. Like your competitors are literally mocking you.
Yeah.
You drop shoes and your competitors are like, oh, we did that like ages ago.
Because I was thinking about this earlier. When was the last time Vans have been relevant? Because I know.
I can't tell you exactly when. I can tell you when they stopped being relevant.
Go on.
Probably about 2 or 3 years ago. Specifically though, 2, because I stopped seeing them in a lot of stores. A lot of stores realized they weren't profitable to buy. And so, for example, certain brands stopped buying them. You wouldn't see them on their shelves no more. They might be in the stockroom, but they won't be on the shelves. The Vans store then closed. I think there were a few Vans stores that kind of closed. And the money that we're making just wasn't the same. And it's like, when you're reaching that point where you're having a decline, your next move is to what? Innovate and do something new. So if you're telling me that it's taking you this long to bring out something new, then boy, cheers.
Because deep in it, the last time Vans were relevant was Mischief.
Fairs.
Fair enough. They really should have capitalized off of that, but they evidently didn't have the facilities.
Well, no, they sued them.
No, but suing is not capitalizing.
So how would you capitalize off a mischief situation?
By making money.
How?
What? Okay, cool. Sorry, making money is very vague. What I mean
You have to put something out. That's
you see what people are buying. You see what people are buying into. You see the fact that somebody's taken your shoe, mashed it up, and made bread.
Did Mischief actually make money off it?
I wouldn't be surprised.
They
if
sold
did.
the shoe.
Yeah, but how many did they sell? Because they were quite impractical. I can't. Obviously,
They
we
were
don't
mad
know.
impractical, but I've seen them.
I know people have them in London.
The fact that I've been on.
I think Philly has them.
Philly has them. I just don't want to mention it. But yeah, Philly has them.
Seen them in the real life.
Big up you, Philly.
Like
The fact that Philly has them means that other people have them,
Yeah.
and they made money off that shoe.
I saw like three of them
Facts.
at the complex SneakerCon.
See what I'm
Not
saying?
complex, the eBay SneakerCon in
Is it?
thing. Yeah.
So-
they went. So
It's only just like, obviously these events are very snapshot because you only see certain things, but it's only a sign of what's going on in the wider market. And if Vans were smart and they saw what was going on, for example, let me give you an example of their counterpart, because you were speaking about Converses earlier, I was speaking about Converses earlier. Vans and Converses. Converses obviously came out with their standard canvas old
Yeah.
school, I guess you
Yeah.
refer it to
Yeah.
as. Then have the 70s Chuck Taylors, slightly bigger outsole, a bit more comfortable, thicker insole. Then the Runstar Hikes. Then the Runstar Motions. Then
All of these run stars.
bare different
Bare,
iterations
yeah.
of the shoe. Innovation, whether it bangs or not, is another question. But they're making money.
There's gonna be something for everybody.
You
Yeah.
get it. You can invest. Like, the whole idea of having a brand is that you make a way in for people to buy into. If you're going to be like in general retailers, the idea is there's something for everybody within your brand.
And when something works, then you capitalize on it.
But the
So-
fact that you have nothing to show me, it's nuts.
So I've been scrolling through Vans's Van Europe Insta just to like actually get an understanding of what they're actually pushing. And yeah, it's really just, I'm just seeing there's a lot of old school. There's obviously the newer old school silhouette that we were about to speak about, the more like skater boy aesthetic,
Yeah.
old school puffy everything. But there's also like a new performance shoe that they've put out, but it's like
What's it called again? Remind me of the name.
the Zaba.
Okay, I wasn't thinking of that. There's another one that they've put out recently.
That Zaba reminds me of there was a Converse skate shoe that dropped. I've forgotten exactly what it was called. No, it was Vans actually. Vans dropped a skate shoe, and they dropped another slightly older skate shoe. It was kind of similar to a DC kind of shoe.
Okay.
A bit thicker, got a thicker tongue as well.
If you can get the name of it, I'll put it in.
Yeah, I'll
put it
try
in
to find
for
the
you guys.
picture of it. But this is years ago when I was searching for it, because
Okay.
I was properly in like my skater boy back then. I was trying to feel the aesthetic. I don't know what it was about. But
Skater Boy M.
hey man. But yeah, that shoe, like, I feel like shoes like that, yeah, you can go back in your archives and rework, and you can do something with it. The fact that they didn't, I don't know if it's down to laziness or lack of innovation, or like sorry, what's their president's name?
Oh, Kevin Bailey.
Oh,
Kevin,
yeah.
like Kevin Bailey
They
said,
they dropped the ball
just
basically.
just losing sight
Yeah.
of the ball and just
Yeah.
thinking that, oh yeah, this will work.
I think it's a whole thing of people have been buying it for years. There's a constant cash flow.
Yeah.
There's no need to do more because the same people when you build up your van, the same people are going to come back and buy Vans. People are always going to buy Vans for their youths. The same parents, okay, cool. 40 years down the line, you know Vans are there. You know they're probably going to be inflation £10 more. I don't even think they increase in price like that. So it's
No,
like
they did increase in price, yeah.
oh yeah, okay, cool. They increase in price, but it's more of a thing of it's always going to be there.
Yeah, that's the main thing. They're always
There's-
gonna be
there's
around.
no need to
They're
change the
supposed to
formula.
be around. Yeah,
But that's the problem.
That's the
Exactly.
problem. But if you think, yeah,
You're too comfortable in your own ends.
Facts.
that's the thing, because it's like if you look at like let's say Nike for example, Nike always have the Air Force out kind of thing, but there's always something extra coming out, always something, or they've
Yeah.
always given a unique twist to it.
Air Force
Yeah.
One Shadow
Exactly,
Shadow,
kind of thing.
level 8.
But it's like
platform.
Vans, obviously, so they've done like different iterations of the old school, but they just haven't hit because they kind of feel like lazy iterations that, oh shit, we have to put something out quick before like
Oh my gosh, I have to
Everyone-
post it in 4 weeks. Oh my gosh, I need to post today. I need to post. What am I going to
Exactly.
post?
yeah.
Old school.
And then they just old school. Okay, let's just make the
Blue and green.
let's make it thicker.
No, but even that's something different. I'm just
But
talking about just them posting in old school in general.
I think here, one thing is they need to archive the old school.
For a
And when
bit,
I say
yeah.
that, I mean
Deplete.
nothing new. I don't want you to drop another old school for a good 6 months.
That, funnily enough, that's one of the things that Kevin Bailey was saying. He said,
Shout out to him, man.
Because okay, cool. Let me give you the whole backstory. He's been at Vans and has been on and off. He's been in and out of the company.
Okay.
But it's like one of those. No, but I still have love for Unit.
Yeah,
So he's
fair.
always come
Right.
back.
Fair expense, right?
He's always come back to the company. And he said one of the things that they're going to start doing is removing underperforming SKUs from SKUs is like underperforming silhouette. What would you say?
Yeah, I'll say silhouettes.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
Lines.
It's
Lines,
the
yes.
line code, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Underperforming lines from footwear walls, which is basically, and concentrate more on the storytelling because
That's what they
Vans do have stories.
Bro,
We've said this time and time again. We've
It's
seen it
always
time
back to the marketing.
Bro, honestly,
I'm trying not to refer to the shoe until
Go
we
on,
refer to
go
it.
on, go on. Just
But
do
the
it.
new schools we're going to get into a bit later on, I haven't seen any marketing. That shoe can be sold with a solid storyline.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you so many things about that shoe. And I know that Vans can tell me even more about that shoe.
Exactly.
And add a video story to it.
Oh,
and
yes.
add something to it. Give me a reason to invest
Give
in
me a
it.
cheeky YouTube ad.
If you're thinking, cool, this new school is a shoe that is going to be the one to break the market, and I think it could.
It could,
I think it
especially
could.
with
possible.
with
If they
what's
market
in
it
right
right,
now.
of course.
Yeah, it's definitely it's in trend. It makes sense. Colorations wise, they're getting the right colors.
black and white,
Going
yeah.
black and white. They got the little brown, that slight grey joint. If they wanted to, they could do a little nude wash kind of vibe. Maybe even do a denim. It's a good canvas. It's
Yeah.
a good kind of shoe to be able to
I like
manipulate.
the 3D effect on the actual like van line that comes
It's
up as
cool.
well.
Yeah,
Like,
It's a good shoe.
yeah.
It's
Like,
the
now
subtle
imagine,
differences.
imagine you get a skater, yeah, and you're like to a skater, cool. We're gonna give you the shoe, and you're gonna help us create an ad for it. We want to do a day in the life of you. Quick things. You get the skater, they put on their Vans Knu Skools, go out to skate. Literally roll their board on the sidewalk or pavement or whatever, depending on where they are, and they're skating. Maybe follow 2 skaters, one in the UK, one in the US. They're skating down the road, and you're just kind of following their journey through the day as they use these shoes and as they just do what they do on a normal day with it. Create a story for me, bro. I can't just be seeing the shoes on people and people are wearing them, and you think that'll be enough for me.
It's not, man.
Shout out to everybody that has had the crepe. I've seen the crepe on Hidden NY, seen it on Little Jupiter. I've seen it through the basement and through people within the basement, and the people have rocked it really well. It's a very, very clean shoe. But as a brand, that can't be the sole thing you rely on.
Facts, man. Honestly, that can't be your main source of
It
marketing.
can't
the
be,
shoe.
bro. If your main source of marketing is external marketing, you're doing the wrong thing.
Yep, you need to recook that marketing team, man.
The whole point of marketing a shoe is for you to be able to say, cool, this shoe here, we've given you this, and we want you to further what we've given you. It's almost like you're gifting the shoe as an embellishment on top of your marketing for people to see what you've marketed. If you're treating this ad giveaway gifting culture as your marketing, that's where you go wrong. And that is not how you progress
At all.
as a brand. That's not how you break the market.
At
That's how you
all.
get seen. But then after you get seen a couple times, it's like, all right, cool. Well, the cool kids have it. The influencers got it, but I don't need to see that.
Exactly, man.
I need to see you on my YouTube ad every single day. I need to see you on my TikTok ads when I open up the app. I need to see you when I'm scrolling through the gram. I need to see you on Twitter. If I'm not seeing you on my social media, where am I going to see you?
I need Vans to make Vans relevant.
It's that simple.
pretty
Why do I
much.
want to buy into a van again?
Exactly. Same. This is the same way we address Adidas. Same way we address everyone when they're moving nuts with their marketing. Like the way you tell me to buy the shoe is what will make me buy the shoe. If you're telling my man to tell me to buy the shoe, then I'm not going to buy the shoe. Why is someone else telling me to buy a shoe? Why can't you tell me to buy a shoe?
Facts.
Tell me to buy a shoe.
If I have a okay, cool. Bully.
Sell me the water.
Man said prop.
Let's
have a
go.
prop here.
Let's go. In fact, no. Let's use a real prop.
Here we have the Nike times Corteiz Air Max 95 SPs, right?
Cool.
In the pink things colorway, right?
Cool.
Now, imagine I am somebody else, right? I've worn this crepe, yeah? This crepe looks cool on my foot. All you see in the fit, it's like the picture, it's like, you know what, this is actually a cool fit, you know, like it's kind of clean.
I've even sent it to my friends.
He sent it around to a couple people, he's like, no,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
like
lie,
this.
this guy's the fit's kind of slaps still.
He's done good.
Alright, cool. But after that, outside that 1 minute of conversation, and maybe a bit further conversation after that, nothing else happens.
Nothing at all. We move on.
Now, because this is a real example, we're then going to refer back to the ad.
Yes.
For the
This
shoes.
is why I grabbed it.
Yeah? When they did the free shots at Labrie's and Clint bought the free shoes for £110,000, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
£110,000
Yep.
at Labrie's. And you saw all three shoes go. Little Easter egg. Oh. Why is it that we then came to the podcast the week after and we're speaking about that specific part of the pod? Because they've given me something to buy into. I haven't paid for the shoe yet. I haven't seen it in real life. But I've bought into the idea of the shoe. Marketing is giving me a way in to buy into something that I haven't got yet. And when the idea of marketing is to make that person capitalize on the idea of buying into the shoe and actually buying the shoe. And now I've actually bought the shoe. You see what I'm saying? So if you can't make me actually buy the product, then what are we doing here? You might as well not market to me. Just don't drop the shoe.
This is why the sales are going down, man.
So
Just keep it a buck.
my thing is, you've got to give me a reason to want to invest in the shoe. And like I said, I've seen people rock the shoe. I think the shoe looks cool. But Vans, you ain't showed me the shoe. Levi's, I've been seeing Levi's. Have you guys been seeing Levi's ads?
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
I've been seeing Levi's ads on YouTube
Amazing.
for the 501s. I kind of want a pair of 501s.
Amazing.
They be making sense.
I have a pair of 501s.
I want the
Amazing.
navy blue 501s with the matching jacket. I want to be that guy. Words Justin Timberlake. That picture slapped. If you're gonna see it again at some point, but when I recreate the picture, it'll make sense. But what I'm saying is, these ads are actively making me think about the product.
Yeah.
And actively making me want to buy the shoe. Something that you constantly see will make you want to eventually buy into it. The whole hype of the red boots from Mischief. Again, this is why Mischief are great at marketing. You constantly show me something, I'm going to want to see it on me. You're showing it to me on other people. But how does it look on me though? I kind of want to invest. How am I going to do it? It's going to drop on this day. All right, cool. No problem. I'm there. But Vans ain't showing me nothing. They ain't showing me nothing.
I hear it.
You see what I'm saying?
It's honestly,
So-
it's so heartbreaking because obviously we want every brand to do well, and it's like especially brands that have quality products, but it's like your marketing is just really letting you down, man.
Yeah, man.
Sell me the shoe.
Further in this on, you've spoken about the new school now. I've put a picture up on the screen of the new school. Do you feel like the innovation from Vans on this new school is it a step in the right direction?
I wouldn't know because I don't like. Cool, I can see the shoe from the outside, but I know nothing about it because they haven't sold it to me.
You've seen, because, okay, cool. I would say...
Yeah, what would you say about it?
Theoretically, kind of, yeah. But
No, I'm thinking, does every shoe I buy into because of the story? No.
you know, it's either you buy into it because of story or you buy into it because of how much it's been put in front of you. Because subconsciously, you've seen the shoe way more
How
than
much you like the shoe?
Yeah.
But more time you've seen the shoe, like, cool, for Twitter, it's like you have to post, 24 times for your tweets to be noticed by your target. And that's like with, what was it with marketing? Like, you have to see something like 13 times before you actually consciously think about the shoe because it gets flooded in your subconscious.
Yeah.
So, like, even, like, you may like the shoe, but the reason why you like it is because you've seen it so much for you to actually remember it or think about it to actually then like it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like you buy shoes that you like, but you like it because you've been shown it so many times that you can actually now imagine it on you and you're consciously able to flood out all the other external like stimuli that's in your mind and then actually focus on this shoe because you've seen it so much.
Interesting.
Because when you think about it, a lot of the shoes we've bought in terms of J's recently, or in terms of recent years, we've seen them months before. Months before we invested in the shoe, we've seen them.
True, very true.
Yeah, but I've never thought about it that way.
Months before. The SB is cool. Maybe it was like what are we in now, March?
Yeah.
Oh, the
SB started
SB4s.
from probably back end of last
Time
year.
ago, yeah, but that was even just
we even
black
just saw
hats.
the black pair.
But then imagine we saw, not only did we just see the black pair, we then saw like 2 different mock-ups.
Yeah.
And then, so it's like, we then had a comparison of, okay, cool, I like it like this, but I'm cool with it like this as well.
Yeah.
And then we saw the real product. And we saw how they pushed the real product.
You get
we
it?
saw the then sneakers live. We saw it on every different, like how many different retailers put up the real product. We saw it on resale pages already, prepped for it, or just in case you don't grab it, you can
But
grab
that's
it from
hyped.
us. But it's not just hype. Hype is a form of marketing, you can say. But at least it's just then, like,
That's interesting.
It's putting the image in your face.
Hype is a form
It's
of
putting
marketing.
the product in your
Do you
face,
know-
so you're
Do you know how important imagery is?
Yeah.
You see, like, for example, visual learners, right? If you can't learn by reading, you can learn by watching or seeing.
Even I've even said it before. The way the picture of a shoe can make me want to buy a shoe.
Exactly.
The way a picture of a shoe is, like an on-foot
pic.
An on-foot pic can make me want to buy a shoe that I've never liked before.
Facts.
Once you see it on foot, you will now imagine, okay, so that's how it looks on my man. How would that? Now
How it
I
look
know
on me.
what it looks like with a foot in.
Yeah.
So now I can see, cool.
What it looks like stuffed.
Exactly. So like, let's say, okay, cool. At least I know it wasn't just me. So let's say now you see someone like what's in it, like Yanni Kicks. I swear he's the one that posts better on foot pics.
Yeah, Yanni
With
Kicks,
the-
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like cool.
Friend of the show.
We have my man's wear it with like a thick high white sock, but for me I'd wear it with like baggy jeans, for example. But now I
Yeah.
can kind of imagine how it
But I
looks
can
like.
see how it looks.
Exactly, because
I
now
can see how it sits
foot.
around my ankle.
Yeah, I
and
see.
how much it will. Yeah.
And I can see not only just as a flat foot, but now raised as well, like in motion
Yeah.
kind of thing. I can understand the dynamics of the way the shoe would interact with my body.
For example, yeah.
Sentence sounds crazy.
With the Air Max 95s, we saw the green pair a little bit ago. I think we saw the green pair when Clint put it on his story. We then saw it again, Camavinga video. Saw it again just before the Camavinga video when Clint wore it to play ball, I think.
Was he wearing it then?
even okay, cool.
The Phil Foden ad in the video.
Oh yeah, of course.
Even taking it away from Nike, because I don't want it to be focused too much on Nike.
Okay.
If we're taking it to like a wave runner, do you know how many times I
Bro.
saw that shoe?
Bro,
The shoe was in your face, man.
bro.
And it's like, what made it?
Yeezy Supply.
Yeah.
Yeezy Mafia.
And
Adidas
because of
confirmed that.
because people saw it so many times, I feel like that's part of the reason why people started to like it. Because remember, not a lot of people liked the shoe in the
it was-
beginning.
Adidas Samba. Adidas Sambas have been there, bro.
Yeah, and now them recently pushing it out more. Them pushing it out more recently,
Bro,
And even with
I don't know,
and they've been pushing
Samba
it
is not
really,
a shoe I would
really
wear,
well.
but I would wear.
I
it.
can,
It's
yeah,
steady.
because now I'm seeing it on foot.
It's steady.
And I'm seeing it with actual good fits as well.
Yeah.
And I'm
it's
seeing
a bit,
in
you know what it is for me
motion.
personally? It's a bit too low for me, but at the same time,
And don't forget an evolution of style as well.
exactly. So it's one of them things where like you have to like see it to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel like the brand isn't showing me enough, how can I invest in it? I always say this to people, yeah. I can't believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. It won't
Yeah.
make sense. And it just seems like they're very like, let's even, you know what? Let's pull up the socials. I've seen one outfit post of the new schools. All right, cool. They've posted the somebody from the basement wearing them.
Yeah, they posted my man as well. That one, yeah.
They posted, okay, cool.
And then that's where it ends.
And that's it. 3 posts.
Yeah.
That's what you're giving me.
Check their story.
1 second, hold on. I'm just a week ago. 23rd of March. So within 4 days, they posted the shoe 3 times and I thought that was enough.
And check their story. Let's see if they put it on their story as well.
Skate highs on their story in the true white.
Cool. Great. Thanks for showing me your new silhouette.
So my question now is, you want me to buy into this shoe?
No, that's not even a question.
But
Do you want me to buy into the shoe?
That's the question.
That's what you need to ask.
Because I don't feel like I want to buy into the shoe. I feel like you've cool, decimated it into the community. You know, you sent it out to a couple of people. They've rocked it well. Looks great on foot, steady. But what have you done to show me the shoe? What technology is in the shoe? I shouldn't need to ask for this. You get what I'm saying? What technology is within the shoe? Why aren't you screaming about it? Why is this shoe so important that you've released it?
Yeah, I hear it.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, put it together with, and Vans do apparel as well. So
Yeah.
really and truly, you can create a fit from start to finish, pure Vans, and show me why this shoe is important. I shouldn't need to be going to the page and seeing you posting pictures of people wearing them of other brands. It doesn't make sense. That shouldn't be your marketing.
Great point. That is great.
That's influencer marketing.
That is so true.
That shouldn't be posted on your page, in my opinion, if you're Vans. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, when people are posting your things, you might want to repost it on your story. I get that. You might want to say, oh, look how people have styled our Vans this week. I get that. But as an individual post, you've then showed me 3 people rocking them with different other clothing from opposing brands. I say opposing brands just as a cover term, innit? Because you assume that Vans want to sell their clothes and everybody should buy Vans clothes. So I expect to see a Vans fit from head to toe. I'm not seeing that. So what are we doing here?
Being conscious of time, I hear what you're saying, and moving on.
No, wait. Honestly, yeah, as much as I want to move on, it frustrates me, yeah, when like a brand has a good product that they should push out, but they're just not marketing it like how they should. Like, I don't think brands really, bar Nike, really understand the power of a good marketing.
And just telling me what's going on.
Yeah, like, and it's like,
just drip feed it to me, bro. Imagine I'm a small Pekin. Sorry, let me translate. Imagine I'm a young child. Tell me in the simplest form exactly what is going on here in this product and why I should buy it instead of buying something I always buy. The idea of shoes, because now you're dealing with a market where people have so many shoes.
There's so much.
So many shoes.
So much.
What makes your shoe important? What makes your shoe so different that I'm like, oh, actually, I do need a pair of those though.
Yeah.
I do need to invest in a pair of those. What does that? If you can't tell me that, what are we doing here? I'd rather wait for a Dickies Converse collab. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's real. It's real.
So, honestly, Vans, you've got a great silhouette on your hands. Need more of those. But you're dropping the new school. You're moving a bit too old school.
Yeah.
You need to get with the times.
Flood it in my face, man. Well, pause. My bad. I'm so sorry.
That's great. That is great.
Sorry, but flood the market with images of that shoe.
Yep, flood it in my face. There we go.
Man said balls in my face.
Harassment, alarms.
So, hello, officer. No, but in all seriousness, guys. Sorry. Yeah, Vans, you can do. There's a lot of potential with what you're doing here.
So much potential.
And I'm glad that your CEO has called it out as it is. And I just hope
people like that.
You have the people within your ranks to kind of take it to where it should be.
100.
If you need people to help you out, we're
Call
actually
us.
here.
Call us.
We're actually here.
No, on the bigs, yeah, I feel like we could run a mean marketing campaign.
Bro, we can run a serious marketing
real
strategy.
mean one.
In addition to advertisement and obviously giftings, we can also actually do stuff through you guys. Because you know what it is? All of these fashion houses and all of these brands have great teams. It's just about getting stuff done. And I guess if there's one person who's not trying to get on board, maybe it's time for them to step out of line. Like, again, this is a different conversation. But I do think sometimes change is necessary. A lot of stuff is done same. And sometimes you just need some new innovation, a new lease of life to be able to kind of, push something. And in the Bible, it says you can't put new wine in old skin. So maybe it's time to,
put some
buck
new
up
wine
your
in
ideas
new skin.
and get a new wine in a new skin. You know what I'm saying? It's
Way.
It's a new shoe. Give it some new life. Treat it differently. Treat it like you want to be treated in the market.
Yes.
And if you want to be taken seriously in the market, then take the shoe seriously.
Yes.
So I'm asking. What I'm saying. So, yeah, man.
That's our rant over.
Yeah, man. Steady one.
One more thing for you to rant about.
Cool. Let's go.
What's that? And then on a bit of a lighter point.
Okay.
Guys, I want us to discuss the Mischief new shoe. So, I'm going to put a picture in here. What do you guys think of the shoe? Michael, go first. Fully behave. Michael, go first.
I think the shoe is quite ugly. I think the shoe should only be worn one way. I feel like they've done...
What way?
The way that makes it look like a normal shoe, not the way that looks like you're wearing it backwards.
But they're both... Are they not...
No.
It's like a sandal, basically.
Oh, yeah.
The shoe has... They try and market it as
one side is a heel.
Yes. You can't... They're trying to market it as a non-polarized shoe that you can wear both ways. But really and truly, you know which way is the front.
Yeah.
And the shoe is actually ugly anyway.
You know what's funny, though? It's the way that... You see, like, in the way they're marketing it, they're not wearing it the normal way. The way we think they're wearing it in the second way to wear it first.
Mediest way. It looks like a flipper.
Hey, I love it, man.
You know what? At this point, You got to love mischief.
They're so honestly, I love them so much.
I can never.
You can't hate. You can't
hate on people who are just trying to ting,
bro. And it's not even like they're just trying to think. They're like, cool. How can we make this madder? How can we
get even worse?
Yeah. And as someone who loves to get worse, I appreciate you guys.
Do you know who they are? They're year 7s versus year 11s.
Yeah.
They'll constantly piss you off and run off and then come back.
Yeah.
Nike must say, Nike, we stole your stuff. Vans, we stole your stuff. And then you come back with an orthopedic shoe. This is why you disabled people. And then you come back again with the big red boot. We're still in the ash.
Oh, no, you're forgetting the gobsmacker.
Yeah, the shoe that wears away. I can't remember how it wears away.
You have to peel it, bruv. You have to get like a scalpel and like be really peel it.
I like how you guys are avoiding the reason we don't like mischief.
What do you mean? Because they're mischievous. I don't get it.
No. You're avoiding the shoe.
Oh, no, before that, they did the angel shoe. Praise God.
Oh, yeah!
Praise God, they did the angel shoe.
So my view of mischief is always capped at 70%.
But they praise God
20.
first. Did the angel shoe first.
With an upside down cross in the Bible verse.
Praise God, didn't it? They put holy water in the soul. In the air bubble, sorry. There's holy water there.
Holy water. That's bath water, bro. That's River Thames.
That's
River Thames.
Is a thing still for the devil one? Is that actual real blood?
There's traces of actual blood found in it.
There's traces of blood.
So there's probably traces of holy water in the other one.
Oh my gosh!
If you're gonna go as mad as to put blood in a shoe, no. Think about it. What's hard to obtain?
Wait, did the devil ask for advocate?
No, wait. But I'm not even doing like that. I'm just saying like if they were mad enough to put like real blood in one shoe, why is it madder for them to have put holy water in the other one?
Because where are you getting holy water from?
Where else, bro? You're acting like there's a fee to going to church. Anyone can go into church.
Okay, actually, I don't want to turn this into a Christian pod. let's move off it. Let's move off it.
But yeah, so after the gobsmacker did the big red boot, I think, or maybe something in between, who knows? But yeah, and now here we are with this two-way shoe.
Personally, it's whack, but I hear it.
Less I hear it, more like I understand.
Like you're trying the thing, we appreciate it. It's cute.
Yeah, you're doing it.
You're really trying to push the mark. You're trying to see how far you can go.
Yeah, you're taking social experiment.
The Lil Nas X shoe came. I was like, oh, okay, we pushed that a bit too far.
Yeah, let's start pushing the other way.
Let's dial it back.
And then let's start pushing again.
Let's make a big red boot. Let's push into some nostalgia. Let's make a gobsmacker shoe. Mm-hmm. Let's give it to was it Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah.
Let's give it to Jimmy Kimmel.
I think it was Jimmy Kimmel collab.
Was it a collab?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Let's go to Vans. Oh, maybe, yeah, it's probably a bit too much backlash. Let's try again with a shoe that goes two ways. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Michael, what do you think of the shoe?
He hates it.
Man, I told you the shoe's meaty, bro. Like, the shoe's so impractical. I would never
it's
wear
not
it.
meant to
do
be.
You like the concept?
When was the last practical shoe?
Big red shoe was impractical.
When was their last practical shoe? Bro, before that was the orthopedic thing, bro. How is that practical?
Yeah. You could actually rock that shoe, though.
Would you?
The big red boot?
Yeah. You can put it on, but how you taking it off? How you taking it off?
I'm not buying it, but if they gifted me that shoe, I'm wearing that shoe.
How would you take it off?
You're asking too many questions.
Because it's impractical in the first place. Everything about, like, their whole aim is not practicability or even like performance. They are just saying, how far can I push this social experiment before we start going into the red? And if we're not going into the red, we're going to keep going.
But this shoe actually is, it even looks lazy. Like, it just looks like, oh, my man put an extension, like literally house extension on the front of the crep, cut a hole in it and was like, there you go, hold that. That is super meaty. Like.
I want to see it. I've only seen pictures of it. I actually want to see people have it.
I've seen, kind of sort of videos of people putting it on, but it's not like, I want to see like actual people pull off a fit with it. That's actually what I want to see. And I feel like it would be so funny to see people try.
You are the thumbnail.
I actually just want to see someone try to pull off a fit with it and actually see how that works.
I can imagine Wisdom already, fam.
Hey, they need to gift that to Wisdom.
What's it called?
He probably already has it.
One Rick Owens jacket?
Not even a Rick Owens jacket, bro. It'll be like drapes, literally drapes like a mummy.
Oh yeah.
Over his head, and it'll be like just rocking the shoe. That's the vibe I get from the shoe, and the fact that that's the vibe I get from the shoe means the shoe's not going anywhere. Because how impractical is that?
I hear it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Just being conscious of time. I feel like this is the right time to cap it off. Guys, if you've enjoyed this pod, it's back to us again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back again next week. Same time, same place. And yeah. Peace.
Love y'all.
Take it easy, people.
In a bit.